Attention passionate Detroit, Lions fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Detroit Lions' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Detroit Lions fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Detroit Lions fans. Let's get to the news in what could be one of the most intriguing and strategic moves this NFL season. The Detroit Lions are reportedly eyeing a big splash on the linebacker market, with a strong possibility of acquiring San Francisco 49ers star Fred Warner. If this deal goes down, it could be a game-changer for the Lions' defense, solidifying their status as a true powerhouse and giving them that extra edge in the playoff push. Now, let's unpack what's really going on here, because it's not just about acquiring a star linebacker. This is about shifting the entire division dynamic. First off, the 49ers are currently sitting at 5-4, but they are in a tricky financial situation. They're about $10 million over the cap, which puts them in a tough spot. Diana Rossini, one of the most trusted NFL insiders, reported that the 49ers are seriously considering trading Warner, who's a perennial All-Pro and one of the league's best coverage linebackers. The proposed trade would involve a second-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft and a fourth-round pick in 2027. That's a pretty significant haul for a player who's still in his prime at 28 years old and brings a level of versatility and intelligence that's rare in today's game. Now here's the thing, the 49ers are skeptical about holding onto Warner. The defense has taken a hit lately. They're allowing around 235 passing yards per game, and their pass rush isn't quite as dominant as it once was. They're in need of secondary help, especially after losing some key pieces and with their run defense taking a slight step back, allowing 4 yards per carry. It's a classic case of a team weighing the value of their star versus their immediate needs. Warner, with his elite coverage skills, he recorded 75 tackles, 4 INTs, and 3 sacks in 2025, all while earning an incredible PFF grade of 92. 8 is exactly the kind of player who can elevate a defense. But why would the Lions be so interested? Well, for starters, they've been quietly building a very solid linebacker core, especially after their recent trade for Roquan Smith last year, which boosted their run-stopping ability by 19%. Adding Warner to that mix would make the Lions' front seven one of the most formidable in the NFL. Imagine a linebacker tandem of Warner and Alex Anzalone, both smart, versatile, and capable of shutting down the middle of the field. This isn't just about stopping the run. Warner's coverage skills are among the best in the league. His ability to neutralize the middle of the field, combined with Anzalone's speed and intelligence, would give the Lions a defense capable of matching up with any offense in the league, including the high-powered offenses of the NFC North and beyond. And speaking of the NFC North, the Lions are already sitting at an impressive 8-1, with a post-stand pat cap space of about $8 million. Their roster has been quietly improving, and their defense, led by players like DJ Reed, Kirby Joseph, and now potentially Warner, is ready to take a giant leap forward. The Lions' secondary, which has been solid all season, is set to get even better with the return of key pieces, giving them the kind of secondary that can challenge even the toughest receivers. The addition of Warner would make their defense not just good, but elite, a true Falco in the sky, hunting down quarterbacks and shutting down the middle of the field like Derek Brooks did during his Hall of Fame career. Now, let's talk about what this means for the Lions' playoff chances and their Super Bowl ambitions. The odds for Detroit to win it all have already been trending upward, with current betting lines at plus 1,500 and moving to as low as plus 600 if they keep up their winning ways. Adding a player like Warner, who's widely regarded as an X-factor in the playoffs, could be the final piece needed to elevate Detroit from a good team to a true contender. His football IQ, his ability to turn turnovers into points, and his leadership on the field are qualities that could turn the Lions' defense into a nightmare for opposing offenses. Warner's career stats are nothing short of impressive: over 700 tackles, 16 interceptions, and 15 sacks. He's been named an All-Pro 5 times and has consistently graded above 90 on PFF. His success is rooted in his intelligence. His pre-snap reads are top-notch, with a pre-snap IQ score of 93%. He's also exceptional in open field tackles, with a rate of 91%, and has a blitz win rate of 24%. His ability to diagnose plays quickly and make impactful plays is exactly what the Lions need if they want to make a deep playoff run, and who knows, possibly bring home their first Super Bowl title since 1957. But it's not just about Warner's individual greatness, it's about what he represents for the Lions' future. His leadership and experience can serve as a mentor to younger players, and his presence on the field would elevate the entire defense. Imagine a scenario where Warner's presence frees up other players to play more aggressively, knowing they have a linebacker of his caliber behind them. That kind of confidence can be contagious, and it's exactly what Detroit needs as they gear up for the postseason. Of course, the 49ers are in a bit of a limbo. Their defense has been struggling, allowing 24 points per game, and their run defense has slipped to 4 yards per carry. They're in a tough spot cap-wise, and losing Warner would be a blow, but it could also be a strategic move to rebuild with draft picks that can help them in the secondary and along the defensive line. The Niners have a history of making bold moves in season, and this potential trade fits that mold perfectly. They might be looking to retool their defense, especially with their current struggles against balanced offenses. For the Lions, this is an opportunity to seize the moment. They're in the driver's seat in the NFC North, and adding Warner would not only boost their defense but also send a message to the league that Detroit is not just a team on the rise. They're here to compete for the title. Their offense, led by Jared Goff and a solid running game, is already dangerous, but the defense is what could take them over the top. Warner's addition could be the final puzzle piece that turns the Lions into a true Super Bowl contender. And looking ahead to the playoffs, the odds are in their favor if they can pull off such a move. Warner's presence could be the X-factor that turns a good Lions team into a dominant force in the postseason. His experience, football IQ, and ability to make game-changing plays in critical moments are exactly what Detroit needs to outsmart and outmuscle their opponents. It's a bold move, but one that could set the stage for a historic run. Now imagine the reaction from Lions fans everywhere when they see Warner lining up in Honolulu blue and silver, an emblem of a new era. The enthusiasm, the hope, the belief that this team could finally reach the promised land. It's an exciting possibility, and it's what makes this NFL season so unpredictable and thrilling. The Lions have been building steadily, and now, with a little bit of magic and a savvy trade, they could be on the brink of something extraordinary. The NFC North is about to get a lot more interesting, and Lions fans are ready for the challenge. And now, Detroit Lions fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Detroit Lions. Do you think Warner would be the perfect addition? How do you see this shaping the team's future? Let us know, because your voice is part of what makes this community so special. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Detroit Lions news. We're on the verge of something big, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds.